Cheryl Alderman here from Be Ultimate, business coach and mentor and life coach, here with our final part of our Be Ultimate at Networking segment. We have had 14 videos up until today discussing some of the ways we can get the most out of our networking and really create some great connections and turn them into relationships that will benefit ourselves, our businesses, and those we're connecting with. So I'm just going to quickly run through today what we have covered, just to summarise and get it all really reinforced to you today. The first thing we talked about was choosing your event and some of the factors we needed to take into account when we're doing that: the geographical location, the cost of the event, who's going to be there, and so on. We talked about setting an intention before you head off to your event, so you actually know what your purpose is before you get there and you're working towards something. We talked about preparing for the event, doing your research, getting some background knowledge about who's going to be there, the speaker, what to wear, etc. And we did some work on our profile and presentation, making sure our online presence is congruent with our real life presence and making sure we're at our tip-top best when we get to that event. We did some things around arriving at an event and some tips about what time to arrive and so on, and that led us into our first event. First impressions were really important. We covered them and talked about how to make the really best impact when you're meeting people in the room for the first time, and how to take into account your body language. We also looked at how to place your arms, your feet, your body, and some of the tips and tricks to do with that. We did a little bit on conversation starters and how to get out of situations where you're trapped and you need to get yourself extricated so you can talk to the people you want to talk to. We had a little bit of discussion around business cards, the do's, the don'ts, the yeses, the no's around business cards, and following up on your networking events. Lastly, yesterday we talked about initiating that first meeting after your initial contact and getting that happening in a productive and proactive way. So I'm hoping now that you've watched the whole series and you're feeling really confident about your networking skills and how to really lift them. And I'm looking forward to hearing from you about how ultimate you are at networking, because being ordinary is overrated. If you have any questions or follow-ups, you can get in touch with me at beultimate.com.au. Check us out online. See you in our next series soon.